What you're about to hear could be the most important podcast ever created. But probably not. Welcome. It's the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
How would I raise a wild rodent?
Yeah.
How would you raise a wild anything?
Yeah, that's a great question.
It is.
I
Yeah,
would
can you
feel like
answer
I
it?
was ruining its life because a lot of them you're not supposed to touch.
Right.
Like wild anything.
Right.
If you touch it, then it can like ruin the scent or something.
Okay.
Sure.
So
But if you bring it in the house and raise it as your own.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as you're going to keep it,
Yeah.
then it's fine. Like if you raise a
poor
wild
mom.
animal and then let it out on its own, it doesn't have the skills it needs to survive in the
Sure.
wild.
Yeah.
then its mom's missing him and I'm being selfish by keeping him.
I don't know if they have
I
that.
don't know about that. You're assigning human emotions, Dan.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like, what about a bat? Would you like to raise a bat?
Absolutely not.
Why? Give us.
Because they're creepy and gross and they look slimy even though they're not.
but it would
Honestly,
be like-
bats are kind of cute.
Are they
Yeah.
though? Have you seen those bats that are ginormous?
Yeah.
And they sleep, they look like mini humans.
Yeah, they look like vampires.
Oh, they're the creepy.
Flying mammals, not a lot of them.
Okay, but what if this bat really, really liked you and he
Yeah.
had Rory's little face and,
Yeah.
and he just wanted to, be loved?
and he loved cheese.
Yeah, I love cheese. And he
All right,
loved
You can tell he
Batty,
loves
come
you because
on.
he batted his eyelashes at
Oh.
you.
Well, if
my
he's got
God.
Rory's little face, I'm going to keep him.
Sure.
Are you going to comb his hair the same way?
Do bats have hair?
Well, they have fur.
Yeah, they have fur.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not enough that it would need combing.
No,
Well, I
maybe
mean, you
give-
could.
Braid it.
You can buy a little wig.
Yeah, well, he'd be very self-conscious because he wouldn't have as much hair as all the other kids that he goes
Yeah.
to school
Oh,
with.
that's
Obviously, he's
true.
going to school, so
Yeah.
you'd have to give him like a little comb over.
I'm keeping the bat guy.
Yeah,
yeah,
all
totally.
right.
And then you're going to raise him and he'll grow up to be a very successful Batman.
Why?
my God.
Why? Is this why we did this
Yeah.
whole segment was
Yeah.
to lead up to
He's-
But we
that?
got there.
He's trying to
He's
think
waiting.
of puns.
We
and
got there.
Yeah.
He's got nothing
Oh,
else.
boy.
That was a good one.
I also feel like a lot of our show is going to be all puns throughout it. You
I
don't have
know.
to do it at the beginning, too, you know?
Yeah, you got to get people all prepped and warmed up.
Okay.
Oh, I thought there was going to be a pun there.
No.
Yeah, I know. It really
The
sounds
other
like it.
other day, you were talking about having an OnlyFans for puns,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
And then people were like, "Why not an Only Puns?"
Yeah, that's
Instead
not
of
bad.
fans.
That's
Only
pretty
puns.
clever. I like that.
Yeah.
Bit of
And
a
it's
stretch,
just puns.
but not bad.
Yeah. And no one subscribes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Don't know if I'd make a lot of money.
No.
Keeps you busy, though.
I think you get more people subscribing and watching Jenny be chased by a bat around the house.
I'd sign up for that.
Combing a bat's hair?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
That would be like a Big Brother style where like there's cameras in every room in the house, and it's just Jenny getting chased the whole time. That is incredible.
Derek, where's the bat's comb?
There it is. Yeah.
I've got a bucket on my head and carrying a broom.
I see you actually carrying a large net.
Yes,
Running
yes.
around with that.
I can see that. Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, it is great. Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
I think
Stay
you need
tuned.
to raise a wild bat.
Anything for the show.
Anything for the show.
And speaking of the show, this one's called the Hot Tub Podcast. Let's begin.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
A South Korean robot has apparently ended its life by throwing itself down a flight of stairs.
Oh wow. Okay.
So the robot, who served as an administrator delivering documents and providing information, has been in service since August 2023.
Okay. Yeah. No, I get it now.
Yeah, you'd understand why.
Just providing
Yeah.
documents. Okay. Yeah. All right.
The device even had its own civil servant card. Unfortunately, after circling in place for a while, the robot jumped down a flight of stairs.
Oh, boy.
Like it was contemplating it.
Yeah.
It was like, do I do it? Do I not?
An investigation into the incident is ongoing. Here's a quote. Officially, he was part of the mayor's office, one of us, and he worked very hard. One of the bot's co-workers said that, and the council is not currently planning on hiring another robot. Well, it's hard to replace him, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I need to
yeah.
know what his name was.
Also,
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you hire somebody you don't pay? Like, do they pay the robot? They
No.
don't pay the robot.
Well, they
No.
bought the robot, so I guess they're probably paying the robot off over time.
Okay,
Right.
you can look
yeah.
at it that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the poor robot, I need to know what his name
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
Why?
I'll try
Or
to
her
find his name.
Okay, thank you.
I don't know if it necessarily had a name.
It's a Korean robot, and the place was called
That'll narrow it down.
Gumi City Council, Gumi.
Yeah, no, I have articles on
Oh,
it. I just don't
okay.
know if it ever really got named.
Maybe that's
unfortunately.
another reason why I just
Maybe,
said
yeah.
enough.
Yeah. Seriously.
I can't take it anymore.
You gotta name it, right? Like if we had a robot
Do you?
around here, it would have a
Henry.
name.
Henry
Henry.
the robot, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Henry
saw
the
a
robot.
terrifying trailer for a movie yesterday. about AI. But
Okay.
by the way, every movie in the next 5
Everything's
days
AI.
AI.
Yeah.
can be AI taking over. But this one takes over a family house,
Mm-hmm.
and it stars John Cho, I think his name is, from the American Pie movies. But now I can tell you that much, but I can't tell you the name of the movie.
Oh.
Smart House or something.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But it looks terrifying.
So like taking over the family?
Right, like they just put in like basically Google Homes.
Yeah.
And it's got eyes and stuff, and then it just hey, you want to be my friend?
It started
And-
off as being a really nice, welcoming
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
And then,
creepy.
turns.
Yeah,
and then,
that
and
is-
then the end of the trailer, the spoiler
Yeah.
for the trailer, but the robot or whatever, the voice thing, the AI goes, "Hey, you want to see what I look like?" And the kid's like, "Yeah." And then it flashes on the screen, and the kid looks horrified, and then it cuts to black.
Oh, I have goosebumps.
Right.
So creepy.
Creepy.
Oh, that sounds good,
Yeah.
actually.
Oh, it's called Afraid.
Oh yeah.
Afraid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it looks super creepy.
Yeah.
Smart home. You
Wow.
were
Is
close.
it is afraid, but is the lettering, the A and the I,
Yes.
big and afraid?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
good for
Afraid,
you.
and then the
Yeah.
AI are red
Ah,
in the
yeah.
front.
Oh.
What rush?
Yeah.
I never
Correct.
even
Way to
thought of
nail
that.
that.
That's
There's a whole
incredible.
series of. Have you guys ever watched the series of those movies? They're so good. I don't know if it's related to the other ones. One called Searching. Do you ever see that one?
No.
Searching, and then there was another one about like the computer. But the whole movie's done on a desktop. Like so, you're looking at the characters and everything through what they're looking at a desktop. It's fantastic movies and great twists.
Weirdly enough,
Oh.
also John Cho in Searching.
Yes, exactly.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Searching, and there's another one, and you guys would love it. Hour and a
Really?
half flies by, great twists, and
Okay.
very cool.
Oh, that's cool. The budget for Searching was like just under $900,000. It
Whoa.
made $75 million
Yeah.
in the box office.
That's
Huh.
crazy.
It's really
Wow.
good. Is there another one, Brady, that is
I'm
attached to
trying
Searching?
to find. I'll do some digging.
It's
here.
ironic you're searching for something.
I
else.
am. Yeah.
But yeah, I said, and then we saw my wife and I saw another clip for something else with AI, and I said, "This is the storyline
for
for
sure.
everything
It is.
now."
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
putting the fear of God in all
And
of
by
us.
the way, everything kills us.
Yes.
That's
oh
how
my
that
God,
works.
yes.
Oh yeah. It gets us.
Nothing
yeah.
ends well.
Yeah.
I don't. Oh.
There's a sequel called Missing.
Missing, yes,
Okay.
also great.
And it's also AI.
No, it's all on
No.
like desktop computers, email,
No, but
messaging.
like the. Oh, I
yeah,
see.
the whole movie takes place like you're looking at a computer.
Oh, I think I saw this one
Oh,
actually.
that's so
Missing.
weird.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was really good.
and really good twists.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
yeah.
is Missing the one with what's his face? No. Never mind. It didn't all take place on a desktop computer. I would have recalled that. So you're watching what they're watching? Are they watching like videos of people or anything, or like?
It's
do
hard
you-
to explain.
yeah.
It's just like right now I'm looking at my desktop, so the camera would be inside my desktop. So everything I open, like
Oh.
Messenger and
It's like through his
Snapchat,
webcam, basically.
Yeah.
And then, or it's like the actual screen.
Yeah.
I'm very confused. I need to watch it to
You
wrap
gotta,
my head around
I
it.
promise you, you'll love them.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
they're so
message you
really
probably
cool.
in the next coming days to ask
Well,
you again.
you
what
She'll
they're
forget
called.
the names of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you mute the names of them? I can tell you, John
Brady,
Cho's
I'll
movie
message
career.
you in the
All
next
right,
few days and
okay.
ask you the names
I'll
of
send
them.
you an email.
There it is.
Hey, this is crazy. In Korea, guys, the country has one industrial robot for every 10 employees. And these are robots that are actually like taking the elevator and stuff and bringing files up and down.
Yeah, that
like,
is
they're,
so
they're
weird.
like actually involved, integrated into the workplace. It's not just like
You know what? Want to know what creeps me out the most? Are the ones of the robots mimicking dance moves. Like they learn a dance.
Yeah.
No, have you seen this? It's
That's-
so creepy.
that's the
I'm
scariest
gonna
one,
send
sure.
you.
Terrifying.
It is so terrifying.
you go
Like,
to the copy room and
Yeah.
he's on a piece of cardboard just busting it
That's it.
out.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
no, but these are like they're at like shows, like AI shows or robot
Yeah.
shows or whatever. And this guy walks out with his robot
Yeah.
right beside him, and this robot has moves, like has rhythm.
I
And
feel like there's a lot of much more scary things
no,
that these robots
this is
do.
because it's the most human thing I've seen a robot
Have you
do.
seen the robot that looks like a dog with lasers on it?
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
rocket
no,
launchers
I know
and
that,
stuff.
That's a little
but
more
he's
terrifying.
not dancing. No, for me,
No,
no,
but
it's
you're right,
the
they're not
dancing.
dancing, yeah.
It's so human. You throw some skin on that thing, you'd never know.
Yeah, the other one is going to shoot you in the face.
Exactly. The other one's not trying to be human. It's
Yeah.
not trying to, teach me how to Dougie. It's just killing you.
Yeah.
Are you worried because it's going to take what you do well?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm going to take that over the dog rocket launcher.
Although,
No.
honestly, I haven't seen Jenny dance in years.
This
Yeah.
is true.
It has been years.
It's been a long time, eh?
Like,
yeah.
when was the last time you actually danced?
Oh, but like in front of people? Because I dance alone all the time.
Like, but do you really like? I know you dance.
When
and
was your
sway and
last
stuff.
dance recital? That's what we're at.
Dance
Oh, yeah.
recital. Oh, I think when I was 8.
Okay.
Oh, it's been a while.
So it's been a long time. But I full on dance alone at home for sure.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you'll do the Running Man in the kitchen while a song's on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No.
Do a little crip walk. Oh, yeah. For
Really?
sure.
Even when no one's around?
Mostly when no one's
Wow.
around. Yeah.
Isn't that the expression?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
dance like
as
no
if
one's
around,
watching.
yeah.
But only when
Brady,
no one's
not-
watching.
Not yours.
Nope.
That was it.
Dance when no one's around.
Dance as if there was no one in the home. Is that not the expression?
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that's it.
All right.
Write that on a plaque and hang it. Yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
A Tennessee father purchased a $20 lottery ticket from a gas station in Kentucky on June 8th and made a promise. If I hit this $1 million, I ain't ever eating bologna again. That's what they said before.
Is that a direct quote?
Yes, that is a direct quote.
Okay.
And before scratching the ticket, to his shock, he did. He won the
There it
million.
is.
Wow.
He chose to take his winnings in a lump sum of $700,000. Aside from never eating bologna, I hate it, but I feel like they call it bologna in the States.
Do they really?
I think they do.
I think they call it
it's just-
bologna.
It's just spelt like
No,
that.
I think they call it
I
bologna.
think some places do.
Yeah. We
Or
call it bologna.
bologna.
Or bologna.
Bologna, yeah.
What are his plans for the winnings other than, not eating bologna? Houses are paid off, cars paid off, done. We will be bill-free probably next week. What
Okay.
if we
Okay,
win?
good for him.
What a stance. I'm never
Yeah.
eating bologna again.
Yeah.
Also, bologna is fine in small quantities once.
But
Well, it's a
bologna
hot
is
dog.
it's hot dog.
I know.
It's just a
and
hot dog.
I love it.
But it's just like mixed
never buy
meat
it.
and stuff, right?
Exactly.
Like it's just
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
The other thing that's really good, mock chicken.
What
The thing is, the problem with mock chicken, I used to eat so much of it when I was a kid.
and then it made fun of you too much?
Yeah, exactly. But then I realized I don't know what I'm eating. I first of all don't know what I'm eating, and I
Yeah.
certainly don't know what the orange stuff on the outside
Oh,
is.
who cares? Don't ask questions. Once in a while, it's
Exactly,
fine.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just-
So there's no chicken in mock chicken.
No.
No. What
It's
is it?
Pork, maybe veal, maybe beef.
Ooh.
Depends.
Well, that's
Okay.
why it's called mock
Mock
chicken.
Mock chicken, yeah.
Yes.
I
What's the
love it.
orange stuff?
And maybe turkey. I don't know.
It's got to be just some sort of like casing, right?
Why wouldn't they just put some chicken in it if you're going to put turkey in it?
Sure. Yeah, I feel like turkey would be
pork-
more expensive.
Because then it wouldn't be mock chicken.
Right? They couldn't call it
It's the
that.
whole point of mock chicken.
They call it
It's
kinda
not
chicken.
real.
Yeah, but it just
Everything
Little
but chicken,
chicken.
then?
That's right. Yes. Yes. What if
Exactly.
your dad won the lottery and he could never have spam again?
He would. He would just eat more of it.
Yeah, he would just eat
He
more
would.
of it.
He if you said I'll give you $1 million to never eat spam again.
Oh, it'd be tough for him. He'd do it, but that'd be a tough call.
Yeah.
Isn't that so sad?
Yes.
He loves his spam, his
I know he
spam
does.
and hamburger helper and anything packaged in high in sodium.
God.
That's my
What
dad.
if, what if your dad gets
Yeah.
once again $1 million? I'll even give him $5 million.
Okay.
But he can only eat fresh meat, fruits, and vegetables the rest of his life.
He's quite content in this
I
little
know,
life. I
but-
don't know that.
I don't know if his body would react well to that. After years
At
of
this
eating
point,
like just
exactly.
spam, I feel like his body would be like, what is all this?
I agree.
He's one big piece of cured meat at this point.
Yeah.
So he'd like to eat himself.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty
And
much,
it
yeah.
Need me. He's got steaks in his freezer from 2012.
Oh, my
He's got
God.
like he's just the
How,
worst.
as a responsible daughter, do you not go over and just throw that out?
Oh, trust me, I've tried.
I think you
And
do try, yeah.
I do. I try all the time.
Well, you got to do it when he's not home. Just get in there and
no.
throw
not
it
my,
out.
Not my business, and that's his. And he does know.
It is your business because he's going to die
Oh,
eating
no.
something that's
He-
20 years
if
old.
it's 2012, he'll throw it out. But he's not above eating
Will
a
he?
but
steak
again,
from
there's only
2016.
so much you can do.
Yeah.
And again, you've done it before,
Yeah.
and you've tried to make a change. It has
Yeah.
like
no,
there's,
it's his
there's
life.
only
He's
so much
gonna
you can
live
do.
it. You know.
Does he
And-
cook things like really, really well at least if they're from 2012 or
he
2016?
slow cooks the heck out of it, and he thinks everything. Get rid of the freezer burn. Like he's just. That's been in there a month and a half. It'll be fine.
So
Like
you're
he's
telling me
so-
$5 million would not move the needle for this man?
It'd be a tough call for him. I think he would take it and
Okay.
then struggle and hate his life every day.
Right.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. He got tuna poisoning one time from a tuna sandwich that had been sitting in his fridge
Oh,
at
come
work
on, don't say
for
it.
a month.
No, you can't
It was
do-
a month, but
don't
he
do
thought,
that.
well, it's been in the fridge, and I'm
That's
like,
not
Dad, there's
how that
mayo in it, and he's like, well, I didn't know. He barfed for 3 days.
Oh my God.
Has he ever left his house? Like, does he know how the world works? Or like,
He really lives in his own little world, and I love him.
I mean, I get what he's saying too. If
Yeah.
it's in the fridge, like okay, so
Mayo
it's-
can sit in the
mayo
fridge,
can sit
yeah.
in the fridge. So why
Yes,
can't it?
Yeah,
Just
it's the
sit there.
tuna. Well, also just the tuna alone. You can't leave an open can of tuna
No.
in the fridge for a
how
month. and think you're gonna be
slimy was
fine.
that sandwich that he was eating? It must have been.
I don't even want to.
My favorite thing is that he buys burgers at fast food places and just
And
plops them
freezes
just
them.
like that. Like freezes them
Yes.
just like in the wrapper.
with the lettuce and everything,
Yeah.
and then puts them in the air fryer. fryer.
It's a whole new level.
He tried to freeze apples one time. He pre-made sandwiches and put them in the freezer so that he would take them. I'm like, Dad.
This seems like so much more work.
incredible.
And
than
he's
to
a very
just eat.
smart man. Like he was a manager of a bank. Like he had a successful. But when it comes to food, not his jam.
No.
Wow,
Oh,
that
I
is
have-
shocking.
That's just like tip of the iceberg. I tell you stories till
I
the
mean,
end of
I'll
time.
talk to my wife. I might move in with him. I've got to help
You
this
just want
man.
to watch, though.
I don't have to help him. I don't want him to die with a sandwich.
He does check in with me more now. Jen, this has been in the fridge for this long. Do you think it's okay? I think he, after the tuna thing, he's
Right.
like, he never wants to be.
Is
served
your
like that
answer
again.
no matter what? No,
No.
just no.
Exactly. Just throw it
Absolutely,
out.
You don't even have to
Dad,
listen,
no.
just no.
Because he says it's 3 days. It's probably been
Right.
6. Like he'll under exaggerate or like under, whatever, and then over exaggerate,
Yeah.
depending. So no matter what, no, throw
Because
it
if
out.
he's asking, the
then
answer
there's
is no.
exactly.
Brady,
yeah.
can we send him this entire segment? I just wanted to listen how
I know he's
concerned
not
we are.
listening.
All right.
We're so concerned about
It's
this.
kind of
God.
like a soft intervention.
Yeah.
What we're doing.
Exactly, yeah.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
In a new survey of adults, 69% say seeing their partner cleaning is a big turn on.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
They didn't ask what type of cleaning, but it seems like it's just general home cleaning, like mopping the floors
Sure.
or vacuuming, dusting, putting things away,
Oh, I
scrubbing
get
the
that,
bathroom.
yeah.
Gen Z and millennials are more likely to say they'd rather receive the gift of a clean house than something expensive like jewelry or electronics. Amen. And among women, twice as many say they prefer the smell of a clean home over the smell of fresh flowers. Absolutely.
I get that. No, when
Yeah.
you're walking into
Oh,
a clean
yeah.
house, that
It's
smells
amazing.
good.
There is nothing better, especially when you come back from like a trip or a weekend
Yes.
away or something, and everything is pristine.
Exactly.
Like I'll spend a good like hour before leaving and
Yeah.
to go anywhere, even for like
Yes.
a weekend, just like deep
I
cleaning.
want
Yes.
everything in its place when I come home. So the only
Which
thing I
is-
have to worry
yes.
about is leaving my suitcase at the bottom of the stairs for 3 days
Yeah,
before I
of
unpack
course.
it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
You can't unpack right away. That's crazy talk.
Really? Are you
Oh,
that
yeah.
person?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I unpack the second I walk in.
Yeah, no, oh no.
Yeah.
And I hate myself for it, and I walk past it a million times and go, there it is again. And then I go upstairs.
'Cause
You
it's
know?
daunting, right?
It
But that's why
is.
I rip off that Band-Aid.
Yeah.
You just got to, you do it, you do the laundry as
Yeah.
soon as you can, but then you're immediately getting your house dirty again, right?
Exactly.
Especially for us, like we have a small place that
That's
it's
it.
like
So what
laundry
you're saying
days.
is you're better than me.
I'm so
think
much
that's
better
what
than
you're
you.
saying,
I am just infinitely better than you.
It's interesting. I don't. Yeah, like I find if I'm watching my wife clean, I don't think I would find sexy. Although I do find when she's cooking, I do find that sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Okay.
Love
Does she
that.
wear like
No, I just the
just an apron?
I
Or
mean,
no?
oh, absolutely. No, just the idea of it and the fact that she's very good at it.
Yeah.
Like that's I find that like
Good for
very
you
that's very
for
attractive.
recognizing
Okay,
that
all right.
stuff.
But I
Yeah, I
wouldn't
like
find that.
that.
like if she's cleaning the baseboards, I don't. I mean, it's
And you tell her that, right? Like you let her know that you find that.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
You know
Good
what's
for
kind of low key sexy is
What's that?
painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, maybe it's like a movie trope or like the new couple moving in somewhere and they're still
Yes.
in love and they're like
They're
painting.
painting together,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's
Oh,
something
and
about
do you get
painting,
paint all
man.
over each
Yeah, you
other?
get paint.
Yeah.
You know, you
Oh,
do like a little
oopsies.
boop on the nose, and then it's just blankets all over the
Yeah.
floor, and
Yeah.
it's just like a lovely romantic setting.
I feel like that works in a movie. In reality,
No.
that's not.
If
That's
you
not a
saw
thing.
my painting clothes, they're not sexy
Yeah.
at all.
sometimes
Oh,
they
man.
are though. It's always like those jean shorts from high school, you know.
Yeah, definitely not jean shorts.
Okay.
No, mine are oversized joggers.
Nice.
With
Are
like
they?
15 different types
Oh,
of paint
man.
on them.
That's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
look.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
I have
is.
black jorts, and the crotch is all like ripped out, which is
Why?
never paint in front of your
Because
wife.
too much sexy
No.
painting time. Just ripped open the crotch.
You need to get it done. You can't, waste any time
No,
with
well,
the,
that's
the
exactly
fun stuff. Yeah.
no, not intentionally, but I suppose.
Yeah.
But no, and I actually like the jorts. They're good jorts.
What
They're
are
painting
so
jorts.
they're jeans that were turned into shorts.
No, they're
No,
just
they're
jean
jean
material
shorts.
shorts or
Yeah.
jorts.
Jean material shorts?
Yeah, like denim shorts or
so they're
jorts.
jean shorts.
Yes.
Yeah, the
or
jorts, jeans.
I've
Shorts.
never heard jorts.
Oh, it's a great
Well,
word.
you've definitely heard jorts. We've
Yeah.
said it on the show before. Jorts. It's just jean shorts.
Yeah.
I know. I
I've
don't
said it
love
many
it.
times to bother Brady, but
Yeah.
he's now decided to accept it.
I've embraced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait till you start saying nugs.
That's
Yeah.
not going to
Tendies.
happen.
Yeah,
That's
some
not going to
tendies.
happen.
Just do it for him.
He also
Say
gets
nugs.
bothered when I talk to him about frisbee golf and call it frolf.
Yeah, frolf.
No.
It just sounds dirty.
He doesn't
it does.
like frolf.
Frolf doesn't
Frolf.
work. It doesn't roll off the tongue.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't-
get you.
Rush.
you
Rush.
won't. You
Yeah.
won't get me.
Say nugs.
I'm not going to do it. That's
Why?
a Brady thing.
What about
Just say
tendies?
nugs.
Nope.
Tendies.
These are Brady things.
What would it take you? What
I'm
if
not going
I?
to steal your words.
What if I took you out to a fancy dinner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we both ordered tendies,
Okay.
and I pay for it. Would you order
you say it?
tendies? Would you say,
no.
I'll take the tendies, please?
I don't know what restaurant
Can you
is
pretend
the
you're in a
fancy
restaurant?
restaurant
Yeah.
that actually has
And say
the
tendies?
chicken tenders.
Rush, say tendies.
Nope.
Say
Again,
poo-poo.
it's a Brady thing.
No, you're being outnumbered.
Rush, say poo poo.
Nope, not gonna happen.
What about, well, we've heard him say poo-poo. What
Yeah.
about pee-pee?
Oh, say pee pee.
I'm sure I've said that too.
Say
I don't know if
pee-pee.
you've said pee-pee.
Rush, come on.
Probably not.
Say pee pee tendies.
Not gonna happen.
I have a whole folder
That's not good at all.
of Rush saying pee-pee tendies.
Yeah.
Of Rush saying silly things like that. Yeah, poo-poo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a
Can
clip
we-
of him saying, you know what? Why don't we just play it?
Yeah,
If
let's
I'll turn
play
off
it.
the music.
Okay, okay.
This is one of my favorite Rush clips
I love this
ever.
so
Here we
much.
go.
I'm gonna soil myself anyway. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to soil myself anyway.
Oh,
it doesn't
yeah.
matter.
Yeah.
That will go down as one, but
Yeah.
just say
I'm also a fan of Kaka.
Caca. Caca. Uh-huh. Caca.
It's just so good.
It's less fun when I'm here live because you don't know whether I'm actually saying it or whether it's a
Right.
recorded one.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Is it less fun?
Poopy butt. Poopy butt.
It's also our personal favorite,
personal
of course.
favorite, of course.
Poo poo. Poo poo.
That's
good.
the best
Yeah.
one.
That is a
One
fun one. Yeah.
One more time.
Oh, sure.
Poo poo. There it is.
Thank you.
Oh, and wait.
I'm gonna soil myself anyway. It doesn't matter.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
I don't want to derail the show, but that's what kind of the show's all
Right,
about.
it's derailed
Brady,
all the time.
do you have? I know I'm putting you on the spot
Yeah,
here.
sure.
Do you have "In the Jungle"? The song
Oh, yeah.
"In the Jungle,
the mighty jungle,
Yeah,
the lion
sleeps tonight."
Where are you going with
Like an instrumental
Yeah.
version
Yeah.
of it, probably. Yeah.
Maybe it's the Lion Sleeps Tonight.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
called
yeah,
"In
yeah.
the
Yeah,
Jungle."
that's right.
That's my bad. Well, there you go.
Okay.
Anyway, my derailing will continue now by pointing out we are live on the air trying to do a show, and Brady's been wandering around for the last 5 to 10 minutes,
Yeah.
not concentrating on the show,
Yeah.
Last
but
of his
worried
stories.
about his plants.
Well, your babies.
Yeah, you don't get it. During the last segment, I looked over and the boys are thirsty. And when the boys are thirsty, the boys are thirsty. You got to take care of it. What do you want?
I don't know. Maybe continue your job.
And,
Doing
you know,
that.
like 10 a.m. you could
water
water
the plants
your
afterwards.
plants. You know,
Look at them. They're wilting. They need it, man. When you speak plant like I do, you just
Yeah.
you just
You
get
know
it.
what?
Sometimes they just
if
need
you
water.
spoke good plant,
Yeah.
they would never be in this position.
No,
You
it's
would
all-
have watered them before
It's
they
a
were
part of the
looking
process.
so.
Any
so
plant lover
thirsty.
knows that there's really like a little hump. Like you're doing great, you're doing great, you're doing great, and then all of a sudden you're not. And then
That's
they
not how it
start
works.
screaming out for
That's not
water.
how that
And
works.
as the plant dad that I am, it's
Is that
similar.
what you hear?
Yeah, kind
Yeah.
of. Yeah.
but what if you were like, I don't know, a heart surgeon, Brady? You're not leaving in the middle of
Right.
the operation to
Take
water
care of
your
your
plants.
boys.
I'd probably have a nurse take care of my fern, I guess.
Okay.
Wow, that's demeaning.
Ayo.
No, I mean I'm in surgery. Also, why is there a fern in my operating room?
I
Very
figured you'd
concerned.
have your nurse,
Yeah.
assist you with surgery rather than
Yeah.
water your fur.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
No, I got this covered. No, I needed coffee too, and I
Once
had
again,
to do
you're-
some
you're-
laminating to do. It was a very productive. I peed.
You're,
my
you're,
God.
you're an
Yeah.
air traffic controller.
Yeah.
You can't just like leave and go and fill up your watering can.
Multitasking, right, Brady?
But look at just how
Yeah.
sad they look right now.
If I'm going to leave the studio, and again, I do sometimes, I have to pee in the mornings, go get some water and stuff.
Yep.
I wait till everybody's off the air before
Yeah.
I get up and leave the room.
I
don't
don't.
worry. I mean, yeah, that's true. Jenny does not.
No,
Jenny
she does
doesn't-
not. No.
Jenny doesn't wait for the show to end before she leaves.
No, we can talk about Jenny afterwards. We're concentrating on you now.
No, this is fun
let's,
for
let's
me.
focus on Jenny. This is good. I look in the hallways here. The radio station's playing. I could hear when we came back. I came back in just
Yeah.
enough
You
time.
weren't here.
Yeah, you're right.
You were here. Did you hear us talking about you when you were leaving?
No, I didn't hear that.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
So-
we did.
so-
Did you?
Yeah.
we did talk about. So clearly, you can't hear the radio station.
Now,
then.
in my defense, I walked briskly on the way back.
Okay.
Thank you. Defended.
I get it. I do the same thing.
I've
You
been
were late.
defended.
Anyway,
It's okay.
Look, I don't mean to call it out live on the air, but
Yeah.
we're
But you do.
doing a live radio show.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I still haven't watered them, by the way. Look at
It's
they're
not
staring
that
at
long
me.
a show.
You know what?
Now
I can't hear you.
We've lost Brady. He's watering the
He
plants.
is watering his plants. Oh.
By the way, do you have names for them?
He can't hear you.
Oh, the fern's getting a lot of love.
That's
Yeah, that one needs a lot of water.
Do they
So
have names?
No, they don't have names. No, not
That'd be
You need to
ridiculous.
name them. That's
Yeah, no,
probably
that's
why they're
ridiculous.
dying.
No, I don't want to get too attached.
They're
Do you talk to
nameless.
them?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jenny talks in their voice to you.
Daddy, water.
It's so sad if they did talk.
Brady, you only watered one plant.
Yeah, because now I'm panicked.
How do
okay?
you think the other plants are feeling right now?
And that one needed a lot of water. I'm going to have to go back and get more water. You know what? I'll see you guys in a bit. I got to go. I got to go.
Okay, it's a radio show.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'll see you later.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Hey, you want to look cool this summer?
Yes, please.
All right. Well, you got to toss some socks on under those sandals. A new poll found almost 1 in 6 people, that's more than a quarter of young people, now think socks with sandals is a good look.
How did this happen? Did this turn into, was this like an ugly Christmas sweater thing? People just said, hey, that's such a bad look that someone started doing it to be ironic. And
I
then
think it's just so comfortable. It's
Yeah.
you're so cozy.
But they have hot feet.
No.
Not at all. I'm doing it right now.
Yeah, me
I
too.
do
I'm
not-
actually doing it. Oh, look at us.
Oh, we're
We're little croc buddies.
Croc buddies.
You guys must have such hot, gross feet.
No, not at all.
my feet are very dry. In fact, I feel like they'd be grosser if I wasn't wearing the socks.
No,
I agree.
no,
Somehow
they'd be
get
all
sweatier.
sweaty and hot.
No, this is great. 26% of people under 30 say that's usually how they roll when they've got sandals on. They actually wear socks with them. Only around 10% of people over 40 rock the sandals with socks look, and even less common with seniors. But that trend reverses when we're talking about sneakers, Rush. Only 4% of young people wear sneakers without socks,
Okay.
compared to 11% of seniors.
What do you have on right now? Flip-flops?
Flip-flops, yeah.
Okay.
Flip-flops.
But if I,
you
like-
would wear sneakers with no socks.
Right, yeah, I don't wear
That's
socks. When I'm at the
crazy.
gym, I don't wear socks.
But don't they get stinky?
no,
Yeah.
never.
No.
No, I can.
Why is that? Is that because you have no body hair? That there's no
I
like.
don't know if that would have anything to do with it.
I don't understand how.
Yeah,
if I
I don't
put
know.
shoes on for 5 minutes,
Yeah,
and I
my
don't have
feet
socks,
sweat in there.
They sweat and they smell.
I guess you guys are just dirty.
No,
No.
We're men.
Apparently, no. I'm clearly I'm just
a
cleaner
little-
than you guys
No,
are.
you're an amphibian.
And the other thing too is and it's not like I don't sweat.
Like, are you
So-
cold-blooded?
No, because I
just
I
don't get
sweat
it.
well a lot, and yeah, but I just no.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I would go through sneakers like nothing else.
No.
I feel like we're in a fashion transition right now. The world, you know, Gen Z.
And everybody's going sock.
No, not just that, but like fitted pants are no longer a thing. Now it's all about like having
I don't
baggier
even
pants.
think it's a thing anymore to wear this or that. People just everybody dresses the way they want all the time now.
I think that's something that people like us, older people, would think. Because yes, that's what we do. But I do think younger people are
Yeah.
still following trends.
when
and-
I see
yeah.
my kids leave the house,
Yeah.
there's no rhyme or reason to all 4 of them dress differently. They have their own style.
I think there's still a thing. I think there's still trends.
Yeah, I would say so. But you're right, though. I think it's more acceptable to be different or to wear different things.
When we were kids, it did used to be a thing. Like, it was very obvious. Like, you would wear whatever label you're wearing. You wore it proudly on your chest. And if you weren't wearing that label, you were looked upon like, oh, what's wrong with that guy? Like,
Yeah.
everybody was
I
wearing
don't
the
think
exact same thing.
I don't think the label's the same thing
People
now.
don't do that
No.
anymore. They definitely don't. There's a style. But
Although if you have
certainly-
yoga pants, it's got to be Lulu's, right? Like that's kind of the philosophy.
Like yes and no.
now.
There's other companies that are
Trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I don't think people would make fun of you necessarily for not having Lulus.
Right.
And
I
I
bought-
think it is cool to have different clothes. To have like thrifting is bigger than ever. Right?
Yeah. I bought my my wife and daughter's Varney T-shirt.
Okay.
Which is a real throwback to
Yeah,
like
it
the
is.
'80s, but it's a new thing now that I saw it in my feed online.
Yeah.
I searched them out, found them, and they're all wearing those, and they think it's cute, but they have no idea. Like
Is
especially
it the
don't know
t-shirt or the
why.
long-sleeved ones?
It's the T-shirt.
Okay.
And my 2 daughters, who are 20 and 18, had never heard of
No.
the brand or whatever. I
Sure.
said, but wear these, you guys. It's impressive. And they went, okay.
Yeah.
And so they wear them around, but they have no
And
idea
they were
what
a
they're
thing.
wearing.
Oh, it's a
Although
cool logo.
Half the Varnays that I wore when I was a kid, I got
Yeah.
at a flea market, and they were fake Varnays, but they looked real.
Was it misspelt or something?
No, but they were probably all just angled off to the side
Yeah.
a little bit. You know, they weren't pressed properly.
Someone's grandma pressed
Yeah,
them in the
exactly.
basement.
Yeah.
I like the logo is really cool for Varney.
It
I
is,
don't know
yeah.
what it is.
It's
Like-
very retro, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
If
But
I
I would
got
wear
you
this
one,
for sure.
Brady,
Oh,
you'd wear it?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a crew neck or something. That's really
And
nice.
that's the thing. Like, they don't do that anymore. I mean, obviously there are some exceptions, but this was the thing. You would wear a T-shirt with a giant logo on it.
Yeah, Club Monaco or whatever it
or
was,
Varney,
yeah.
and these are the big ones, and we don't really do that anymore.
No, I do like the trend though. Things are oversized right now. It's very cozy.
Mm-hmm.
But I was with friends last weekend, and my Gen Z friends were making fun of my skinny jeans. So I have to, I have to revamp
to
the
change
closet
it up now?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now they're sending me memes making fun of me and stuff. And
Brady in baggy jeans is going to be weird.
it is going to be weird, but it's a transition that we're all going to have to make. Okay, guys, we're going to have to do this together.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm ready for it.
Neither am I. It's
Yeah.
going to be uncomfortable for the first little bit, but guys, I'm going to have to do this.
But like right now, Brady and I are cooler than Rush.
True.
I disagree.
Are you kidding? Crocs with socks?
It's
You know
so
what you have?
comfortable.
Really hot feet. And
They're
God,
not
that would
hot.
be. I mean, like how I don't understand how. Like, and I'm being completely serious here. I wouldn't be able to be doing the show right now because all I would be thinking about was how uncomfortable and hot my feet were if I was sitting in socks like you
In
guys
my
are.
entire life, I don't think I've ever thought my feet are hot.
No, never.
Ever.
No.
Ever.
I don't. I guess like
not a
we were
thought.
at the
Yeah.
inside in socks. Like we were at an indoor golf simulator thing
Yeah.
not long ago, and I was saying to Brady, we were there for about an hour, and I couldn't take it anymore and had to take my socks off.
He took his shoes off and then took his socks off and then put his shoes back on.
my
Because all I
God.
could think about was, my God, my feet are burning.
You're such a big
This
baby.
is such a you thing though. Like no one feels this.
Yeah.
Have you there should be like a group for people like you.
and this is the people that sleep with socks on. I just don't understand.
would you
it.
go to a funeral sockless?
Good question.
No.
Oh, because you have respect for the dead.
Yeah, I wouldn't like in the suit, but again, I'll be uncomfortable with hot feet the whole time.
So when you get in the car, do you immediately take your socks off? It's like when girls take their bras off at the end of the long day. They're like, that's what Rush says.
I'm
Oh,
not
thank
saying I
God.
wouldn't. Like if I ever get home, like also if I'm in a suit, I'm wearing very thin socks, so that helps
Right.
a little bit. But as soon as I get home, the socks come off
so
immediately.
the widow is walking by your car
Yeah.
and you're taking off your shoes and socks
I
in
would
front of the
probably,
widow.
I would probably wait till I got home.
Oh my God, I can't believe
Yeah.
George is dead.
Hot feet. My God. Yeah, that would be me. Yeah.
Sorry, the dogs are barking.
Yeah.
And George was one of the best sock salesmen in the city.
True, yeah.
And you did
And
that
I
in
wore
front of his
socks to
widow.
the funeral for him. And that's pretty wonderful of me. Hot feet and all.
And now they're sitting on the floor of your car.
Oh.
So weird.
Rest in
And I
peace,
probably
George.
would wait till I got home out of respect for George the sock salesman.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
Okay, the 2024 Paris Olympics are kicking off in about, 3 weeks, Rush? You should
Yeah,
know
not
the
Yeah,
date
that
of
sounds about
this.
right. Yeah.
Come on, you don't
Less
have the
than 3
big
weeks,
calendar
actually.
at home with the big X's?
No,
boom,
I don't.
Boom, boom, boom,
I think it's like
boom.
the 25th.
15 days.
Yeah,
26, something like that.
just under 3 weeks. Yeah.
Very exciting. To get in the mood, Forbes put together a list of the best Olympic movies of all time.
Okay.
Both fictional and true stories.
Okay.
I'll tell you some of them, and then we'll get to what could be at number one.
Cool Runnings
Well, see,
at number one.
Spoilers,
Come on.
Jenny.
okay,
Sorry. I
I'm
couldn't-
pulling back the
sorry.
curtain.
Okay, yeah.
I said,
Did
when
you?
the song was playing a few minutes ago, I
Yeah.
said, hey guys, I got a list coming up about the Olympic movies.
Yeah.
Don't ruin anything by yelling things out. Do you remember this? Do you remember me saying this to Rush? And
She
Rush said,
assumed that you were
don't.
only talking to me.
Yeah, I didn't even hear you say that.
Yep.
I did not hear you say that.
Uh-huh.
So now I can see how you'd be
Okay,
frustrated,
and-
assuming that I did
and
hear you say
even if
that.
I didn't say
Yeah.
that,
Why
why
are you
would you want to
yelling?
ruin that
because
anyway?
I couldn't hold it in. Cool Runnings.
It was literally like you couldn't hold it in. You were
like,
cool running.
Thank God it wasn't number one. Okay?
Okay, I'm ready.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Stop it. All right, so some of the other ones.
I know what number one is, I'm sure, but I'm not going to say
Write
it.
down what you think is number one. Rush would be the only one that'll get number
Yes.
Oh
one.
God.
Oh man, this is hard.
Oh, easy.
Yes.
You got it now?
Yeah, now I got it.
Yes.
Yeah. I hope it is.
You're going to write cool running?
Cool Runnings.
It's not.
You know it's not.
It's not.
All right, on the list, in no particular order, some of them that are on the list. I think Kurt Russell starred in this one, Miracle, from 2004.
That was my guess.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
Oh, so good.
Never
Great
saw
movie.
it.
I never saw it
Really
either.
fantastic movie.
Yeah.
Holds up, even if you're not a hockey fan. It's like it's really,
Okay.
really, really good.
Okay.
Iconic speech in that movie.
Yeah.
Yes. He's in the dressing room, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Herb Brooks, right
Oh,
before
was
they
the cutting edge
take on
on
the
here?
Russians.
Cutting edge is so good.
Okay, from 1992, The Cutting Edge is on here.
Turn
yes.
down her microphone.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. What number?
Oh, I don't have the number.
oh, okay.
Jenny's not listening to anything I'm saying right now. Like you're literally not listening
I'm
to
too
one
excited.
thing.
the story of my life.
Shall I continue?
Yes,
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Yes, The Cutting Edge is on there.
I love that movie.
Was that a true story?
No.
Okay,
No, it was
thank
not.
God.
Toe
Because it
pick.
was terrible.
Yeah, it's not a good
It
movie.
was
More.
awful.
It is not a good
Oh,
movie.
it's so
It is
good.
just so over the top.
You're
fake.
over the top
It's
fake.
ridiculous. Yeah, not a good movie.
I feel like Jenny's on vacation. So
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, The Cutting Edge is there. Also on the list, a year later, Cool Runnings.
Yes.
Made the list,
That's
which
so good.
still holds up today.
Oh, Sure. yeah.
I love that movie.
I love it.
Good
We watch
movie.
it probably once every 6 months. We'll throw it on. It's
Can
so
I
good.
yell one out that's not number one, I'm sure? Because I don't remember what it was actually called.
It might be number one, but
It's
go
not.
ahead.
I'm sure it's not number one. I don't know. Was it called Eagle? The movie about Eddie Edwards, the ski jumper.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah.
Eddie the Eagle.
Yeah, that's not number
With
one.
Hugh Jackman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was-
Okay.
It's
I watched
the
that on a
list here.
plane. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I like that movie
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, and it didn't
I
make the
thought
list
there was
because I
no
remember
number.
his story from the actual Olympics. I remember watching him, and he was great. It was a really, really good story.
It
Hang
is a really
on.
good story.
I'm not the only one not listening. Didn't you say it's not numbered? Okay.
Oh, no.
What?
They're numbered.
These all have a place.
Oh, okay.
But I took a bunch off the list that we've all heard of, and I just but I only have number one
one.
listed
Right.
here.
I got it. Sorry, Rush.
So only one is
I was
numbered.
really hoping that you were coming
But
down
that's a
with
good
me.
that's a good one, Rush.
Yeah, it was a good
Can
one.
I throw one out?
Oh, for God's sake! Go ahead.
Is Blades of Glory on the list?
No.
Blades
Oh.
of Glory, I don't even think they went to
They
the
didn't
Olympics.
go to the
Yes,
Olympics.
they did. Of
No,
course
I
they
think
do.
went to the- I think they went to the World Figure Skating
Yeah.
Championships.
No, the description is literally at the Winter Olympics. The
Okay.
fierce rivals find
okay.
themselves.
All right.
Come on,
Okay.
guys.
Sorry.
Well, I'm going to skip over everything and just get to number one.
I can tell you what number one is. I can
Yeah?
guarantee you. I can guarantee you I know what number one is.
All right, as Rush says it, Brady, hit the music that I sent you, okay?
Okay.
Oh, I know
Okay,
it.
go-
I
go
think I know
Rush.
too.
Chariots of Fire.
There it is.
Oh, I should have known that.
Yes,
It
of
came
course.
to me.
Yeah. They
That's
say
such a
the
good
greatest
movie.
Olympic movie of
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
time.
right.
And apparently, like I was too young. It came out in 1981. I never saw it.
yeah.
But apparently one of the most boring movies in the
It
entire
is really
world.
actually quite boring.
It is quite
Yeah.
boring.
Yeah.
I watched it. Now, I watched it when I was quite young.
Yeah.
And so I always kind of assumed it was like watching MASH as a kid. You think it's terrible and
gets
boring.
better.
You get older and then
Yeah.
you get an appreciation. So maybe if I watched Chariots of Fire now, I would think it was good.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I'd think of it as being the most boring movie and really long.
What is the running
It's
time
it's
on
only
Chariots
2
of Fire?
hours.
Oh,
2
that's
hours
it.
and 2 minutes, yeah.
Because I
Oh.
thought it was 2 videotapes.
Like Titanic?
No,
Yeah.
I think what was 2
Titanic.
videotapes was The Right Stuff.
Okay,
Remember that
yeah,
one?
yeah. That was a
The
good movie.
astronaut
Okay.
movie? Yeah. Anyway, number one, Chariots of Fire. I won't get to the rest of the list anyway.
I love that the
none
cutting
of it
edge is
matters.
on there.
It's funny that
Doug
so many of the
Dorsey.
movies are Winter Olympic sports.
Yeah, it's true. Isn't that weird?
Well, one of the movies that I was going to mention from 2014, never saw it. I believe he was nominated for an Oscar, Steve Carell, in Foxcatcher,
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
it was a wrestling movie, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Wasn't he a horrible man in that movie?
I think so. He was a terrible person. Yeah.
Really?
Terrible coach of some
Yeah, he was a
sort.
coach,
Was
yeah.
he
Yeah,
German or
exactly.
something like
Don't
that?
remember that.
Yeah. He even looked really different, didn't
Yeah.
they?
Yeah,
They
with
changed
his
the look
face,
of his
yeah.
face.
wow, with Channing Tatum and Mark Ruffalo, and
Yeah.
there was a bunch of like nominations, like Oscar
Yeah.
noms
Yeah.
for the movie, and I barely heard of it.
What? What?
I just love somebody texted me and went toe pick. And I love that. Thank
Do
you.
you know what happened? It wasn't about Jenny for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, no, exactly.
So she let me look at the texting machine. Is there something there? Okay, toe pick.
Toe pick. know.
It's to the point
Yeah.
now. We've been doing the show so long.
Yeah.
I could like look at you in the face, say, "Please don't say something on
Yeah.
the air," and you'll go, "Okay," and then say that right on the air.
Immediately.
It was pretty impressive. It was immediate.
I annoy myself sometimes, I'll tell you. Really.
The Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady. Find the gang on their socials. Follow at Mahler, at One True Rush, at Hot Flash Jenny, and at Brady Jones Radio.
Well, it's that part of the show where we get to spin the wheel of fun.
Oh yeah, who wants the honors, guys?
Oh, Brady, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was going to
Nope,
do
too late.
it, but
No,
just-
no, it's my wheel.
You elbowed me out of there, and
Yeah.
that wasn't very nice. And
Oh, fun. All right, here we go. What's more fun than actually going into the party? Deciding who has to stay out. Now it's time to play Who Gets In on the Morning Hot Tub with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady.
all right, welcome to the Club Tub.
Club.
It
Tub
is
Club.
the Tub Club.
Tub Club.
The Tub Club, yeah.
Okay. Is that what the sign says outside?
That
It
is.
is,
You
yes.
think you're the owner of the tub
You
club.
would think you would know the name of your club.
Yeah.
I'm too rich, too
Yes, you
powerful.
are. Yeah.
Welcome to the Tub Club.
There it is.
We have circling our parking lot right now 5 big limousines.
Yes.
Stretch limos containing superstars from the world of music, movies, pop culture,
Oh, yeah, sure.
sports,
Oh.
politics, anything like that.
Yeah.
And you guys, as my doormen,
Yeah.
can only let 3 into the Tub Club.
Yes.
Right. Yeah. And you know which 3 you want
Yes,
us to let in.
correct.
We have to
And-
pick the right 3.
And if you don't, you get moved to coat check for the
Yeah.
rest of the night.
You just don't want to work there.
And
no,
especially,
you
you don't want to
don't,
work
yeah.
in coat check in July.
There's
I
not a
mean,
lot going on.
Sure.
And
no,
that room
terrible.
is hot.
Yeah. It is hot. Mahler, you really got to work on your communication skills as the owner of this club. Just let us know who you want to let in, you know?
No, I leave it up to you guys, my employees.
Yeah. And then you
Then
punish
you
us.
scold us. Yes.
All right, here are the celebrities circling the
Okay, here we
parking
go.
lot,
Okay.
waiting to get into the Tub Club.
There it is.
That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, correct.
Eddie Murphy
Oh.
just dropping the new Beverly Hills Cop movie, which I just watched, by the way.
Was it good?
And?
I enjoyed it.
Did
Okay.
you? Yeah, it was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
Should do we have to watch the first one? My wife has not seen the first ones. Are they important to see first?
I'd watch 1,
One,
2,
two, not 3.
and maybe, the last one.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt, did you guys see it just dropped the F1
Yeah.
trailer?
Yeah. That's going to be big.
That's going to be humongous
Yeah.
next.
Huge. And the budget
he's
on that
actually
thing?
driving the
Right.
vehicle
Yeah.
himself, right?
Right. I think the budget is like 400 million or
Yeah, it's
something.
crazy.
It's same director as Top Gun Maverick. Too,
Wow.
So,
Oh.
yeah. So you got Eddie Murphy, Brad Pitt. I mean, that's Hollywood royalty. right there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Katy Perry, brand new single this Friday. She hasn't had a new single in years. Woman's World, is it, or Woman's Work?
I can't remember.
One of the
Something
two.
like that. Yeah.
A big song coming out. And Margot Robbie's there, guys.
Oh, boy. Okay.
Just
Wow.
announced she's pregnant
Yeah.
with her first child.
Margot Robbie. Wow. These are some powerhouse names here.
And
Jeez.
finally, the 5th celeb. You're going to laugh at my use of celeb, but
Oh.
I can't describe her any other way right
Okay,
now.
I know exactly where you're going with this. Yeah.
The Hawk Tuah girl.
Hawk Tua. Yeah.
Hawk Tuah.
Hawk Tua.
Tuah.
Yeah.
Hawk
Yeah.
Hawk Tuah. Wow. Depends on how you say it, Brady.
Well, that's how she says it.
I've heard it different
Okay,
ways, so
fair
you
enough.
know.
Yeah. It's a regional thing. Yeah.
Exactly. All right,
This
so
is
Eddie,
very hard.
Brad, Katie, Margot, Hawk girl.
This is not easy.
By the way, I won't explain who the Hawk girl
No.
is. You can just Google that if you want.
Yeah, you can.
But boy,
feel like
she's
everybody
blowing
knows
up,
who she
right?
is.
I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man, this is very, very, very
Okay, you
difficult.
two can talk it out, and I'll give you 30 seconds.
This
Okay.
is not easy.
Now, are we working on this
is-
together?
No,
Yeah.
we are against each other.
I have my 3. I'm pretty confident in them. I think I got it. I think I'm gonna do okay. What you?
I'm really torn between 2 people,
Okay.
and I'm not sure what to do.
It's very much a moment in time. You know what
This
I mean?
is
Like,
what I'm going with too. So yeah, I have my 3.
if it's 2 weeks from now, my answer is different.
I would absolutely agree.
Or 15 minutes from
Yeah.
now.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But
or let's be honest,
Yeah.
1 minute from now. I think we're on
but
the
the
14th.
2-week difference doesn't have to do with that person.
Sure. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
All right. Go
we'll
for it.
start
You
with
can go
Rush.
first, yeah.
Rush, who gets in? 3 of 5.
I am bringing the Hawk Tuah girl in.
Yeah. Hawk
She's
Tuah.
going in. Katy Perry is getting in.
Wow. How come?
Because I think, again, she's got a new album coming out. There's some talk about it. She's got more talk now than she's had in quite a while.
Okay.
She's leaving American Idol. So there is buzz on her. So she's hot right now and hotter than she's been in the last... She's having a moment compared to what she's been in even the last 5 years, I would
Okay,
say.
sure.
So I'll put her in there. And then... Yeah, the trailer's out for the new Brad Pitt movie. But if I'm only going to put one... older fella in right now.
Yeah.
It's with the new movie. It's Eddie Murphy.
Wow.
So I'm bringing Eddie, Katie, and the Hawk Tuah girl, Margot Robbie. Unfortunately, I don't know that she wants to go clubbing anyway. She's pregnant and stuff. So
Well,
no.
she's circling in the parking lot with her limo.
maybe they got lost.
Okay.
So
That's like any good bouncer would say. I think you're lost. Yeah, you don't want to come in
Those
here.
are those are my decisions.
Rush's picks.
Okay.
All right, Doorman Brady.
I feel
Okay.
pretty good about them.
Who
but they're
gets
tough.
in?
No, yours are wrong. Okay, well, Hawk to a Girl is absolutely getting
Yep.
in. Like, she has to
She
get
has
in.
to, yep.
Because any other variation of these celebrities, the headline is now Hawk to a Girl partying with A-list celebrities. You know what I mean?
yep.
You want that in your club.
For sure.
You also... Absolutely, Margot Robbie's getting in. Of course she is. She just announced that she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Or we just found out that she's pregnant. The paparazzi want to be the first ones to get
True.
a pregnant Margot Robbie. You want that to be at
In your
club.
club? I don't know.
Absolutely, you do. She can have her, her little waters or whatever. And but you want that first picture.
So he's
that's at your
eliminating
club.
Eddie Murphy. That's what's
incredible. And then Brad Pitt is like one of the biggest stars on
He
the
is.
planet. He's when you think movie stars, it's like Leo and Brad Pitt, right? Like he's 1A or 1B. Obviously, he's getting into the club. Eddie Murphy, he faded away to
And Katy
obscurity
Perry's not
for a
getting in for
while.
you either.
Katy Perry's not getting in. I have a
You
long-standing
guys
feud
are
with Katy
almost
Perry.
complete opposites.
Yeah,
We
we're very
are.
different. The only person we agree that should be in this club is the Hawk to a Girl.
You know what's funny is I have a feeling that both of us are going to be sitting in the very heated.
I don't
check
think so.
room.
I'm very confident in my decisions. I don't
All right.
think.
Here are the answers.
Okay.
As to who should get in.
All right.
To the Tub Club.
Yes, nailed it.
I mean, 1,000,000,000,000,000% Hawk to a
You have to
Girl
love
is
that.
getting
I
in
love
Yeah,
right now.
absolutely. Yep.
Of course she is.
Next week she'll work in the coaching room,
Maybe.
but right
Maybe.
now
She's getting in
she's
there.
getting a reality show.
She
They're
is,
signing
yeah.
her up for a
It
reality
is
show.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's blown up way more than it ever should have.
Yeah.
But hey, ride that wave, man.
Yeah,
she's
absolutely.
in. She's in, and she's going VIP.
Okay, next getting in.
This is big.
I don't normally do this on who gets in.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna throw out two names at the same time.
Okay.
Eddie Murphy and Brad Pitt are both getting in.
Wow.
Yes.
So
and
you
I'll tell
split
you
us.
why.
Okay.
You got two Hollywood royalty guys
they do, yes.
who I don't even think have ever even been together. They're both the same age. They both bring like new movies and everything from the past. They are ballers. They're both getting in with Hawk to a Girl.
Okay.
That's
So-
what a sentence.
uh,
No, so you're a pregnant Margot Robbie
is not
Barbie.
getting in
No.
because she's not
Barbie's
drinking.
getting in.
She's not
Who
drinking in my
cares?
club.
I'm not.
She's
I don't
not.
care.
That's it.
Drinking.
That's
I'm
it.
losing money.
She's not.
And
Nope.
no, you're not losing money
Yeah.
because you're going to give free product to Brad Pitt and to the Hawk to a Girl
I
and to Eddie
feel
Murphy.
as though
You're saving money by having Margot Robbie in there, and think of
I was closer to winning.
Boys, go and grab your hangers.
Oh, okay.
Your time here at the front
Both.
door is done.
So nobody's working the
So
door.
nobody-
We're both locked in coat check.
the door is just wide open, and you're overstaffed in an empty coat.
I'm going to
check.
keep Jenny up front.
Does it help that the one that I was agonizing over, that I said was tough when I was
Yeah.
talking about 2 weeks, was Eddie Murphy and Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
It was tough between the two of them. Now, I'm surprised that Katy Perry's not getting in.
Of course, she's not getting in.
No.
There's like
The single hasn't even dropped yet. Could be a dog.
Exactly.
Would you put Katy
Yeah.
Perry in before Margot Robbie right now?
Yes, because Margot Robbie's not drinking.
Who
There
cares
it
if
is.
she's not
There it
drinking?
is. That says to me that I'm the winner today.
You think the value in having Margot Robbie is that she might get a $12 rum and coke?
Yes.
No, the value is that she's
Absolutely.
Margot
I
Robbie.
have one question for her. Has Margot Robbie ever
Yeah.
in her career starred in one big blockbuster movie?
Yes.
What?
Barbie.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
she was- she
that's
started-
right.
What?
Okay, she
That's
was
a big
Barbie.
movie.
Wolf of Wall Street.
I'm kidding.
Very, very big.
Kidding. I'm totally kidding.
What?
Also, I didn't like Barbie, so I don't want her in the
that's
club.
exactly
It was a very big,
it.
very big movie.
There you go. Who gets in on the morning hot tub?
If you like what you just heard, tell someone. They can listen to the Hot Tub Podcast with Mahler, Rush, Jenny, and Brady wherever podcasts are found. And if you didn't like what you heard, that's cool. Cool. All right, yeah.